It was just after 4 p.m. on a warm Tuesday afternoon in Kingsdale, a quiet suburb outside Washington, D.C. The sky was clear, birds chirped softly, and families were out running errands, thinking of dinner, work, or the weekend. At a Shell gas station near Interstate 14, 29-year-old Marcellus Briggs had just pulled into Pump 7. His dark gray Dodge Charger hummed beneath the canopy. Dressed in jeans, a fitted gray hoodie, and clean sneakers, he calmly tapped his card, began fueling, and checked his phone. He wasn't in a rush. He was off duty. About 200 feet away, Officer Jack Harlan watched from his cruiser. In his mid-40s, stocky, and always eager for a routine check, Jack had been with Kingsdale PD for 18 years. He saw Marcellus, black, hoodie, Charger, and made up his mind. Code 17, potential suspect matching a vehicle theft alert, he called in. But there was no alert. Without waiting, he pulled in behind Marcellus with lights flashing. "Sir, step away from the vehicle, hands where I can see them." Marcellus turned, confused. "Excuse me, is there a problem?" People began to stare. Phones came out. Marcellus raised his hands calmly. "Officer, I think there's been a misunderstanding." But Jack wasn't interested. He patted him down, pulled his ID, and slapped on cuffs. "You fit the description. Reported stolen car." "What description?" Marcellus asked. "We'll sort that out at the station," Jack replied, hauling him toward the cruiser. Inside the Kingsdale police station, Marcellus sat handcuffed to a bench. Officer Daniels skimmed his ID. No warrants, no flags, valid registration. Jack still insisted, "Hold him anyway." Daniels frowned. "You sure about this?" "Just following up," Jack muttered. Meanwhile, deep beneath Washington at a secure government facility, a silent trigger activated. Unknown status change. Agent Marcellus Briggs, code black. Within seconds, a recovery command was issued. Teams were mobilized. "Suit up. We're pulling him out now." Back at the station, a phone rang. Daniels picked up. "Yes, sir. Understood." He turned to Jack. "We need to release him. Now." "Why?" Jack asked, startled. Daniels didn't answer. Outside, black Escalades rolled to a halt. Doors opened in sync. Federal agents in black suits and sunglasses stepped out, calm but intense. One held up a badge. "Special Agent Rowland, we need access to Marcellus Briggs immediately." "Who?" Jack asked. "The man you unlawfully detained. President's Secret Service commander." Jack's mouth opened slightly. "You've got to be kidding." "Does this look like a joke?" Rowland said, pointing at the badge. Without waiting, Rowland and his team entered the holding room. "Sir," Rowland said, saluting. Marcellus looked up. "You brought the cavalry?" "When you go silent for 10 minutes, protocol kicks in." Marcellus stood, brushed off his hoodie, and smiled faintly. "Let's finish this properly." They walked through the station like it belonged to them. Outside, cameras were waiting. Jack stumbled behind, still processing. You're with the government?" Marcellus turned, calm and collected. "I run the President's Close Protection Unit. You just profiled, detained, and violated the civil rights of one of the most secure federal assets in the country." Rowland added coldly, "You're now under DOJ investigation." Jack stood frozen. In front of the press, Marcellus took the mic. "This isn't about me. I have training, resources, a badge of my own. But what about the next black kid in a hoodie who doesn't?" He looked straight into the camera. "Every citizen deserves dignity. No one should fear a traffic stop more than a crime scene. That changes today." The video went viral. The cop was suspended. the station reviewed. But more importantly, across the country, people saw what power can do when it's used the right way.